July 18th, 2014. I want to go over some of the updates that are coming in from different areas of Israel and Gaza. But earlier today, they had found 13 tunnels, and this is new. It says the IDF troops uncovered 21 smuggling tunnels during the Gaza ground operation. First soldier was killed as the IDF enters Gaza following 10 days of aerial assaults and Hamas rocket attacks. The Palestinians report 31 Gazans killed since start of ground op, and that started yesterday after the failed ceasefire. Now, I want to go over and read some of the other updates, and the world is watching this, and certain factions are starting to become more involved. But, guys, what's happening is that you've got protests against Israel have erupted in Jordan, in Egypt, Lebanon, and, of course, on the West Bank. Now, ISIS is among all of these groups, and their forces are just waiting for the call. Remember the end of Ramadan. We're approaching that date. It says protests erupted on the Temple Mount in East Jerusalem. 8 arrested. An armored force hit terrorists ready to fire anti-tank missiles, and we saw some of those missiles yesterday. It says code red sirens in the Eshkol district. 3 rockets exploded in Negev. And here's a good one. Pope Francis calls Israel and Palestinian leaders to urge peace when there is no peace. The last time he came there is when all this started. But it was designed by the Vatican to do just that in these end times. Dozens throw rocks at police at Temple Mount. Turkish Prime Minister warned Israel against aggressiveness. I want to look over another section of these updates. It's saying that 3 of the IDF troops were lightly wounded in a Gaza explosion. And that's one of these images from the attack last night. It's daylight there now, and I'm watching them on the live webcams. Guys, on the website, bpearthwatch.com, I have put the live feeds and links to 2 of the cameras, one Gaza, one on the Western Wall. So you can go there to, again, bpearthwatch.com if you want to watch the live cams that I've been watching for a couple of days. I've had the links, but we went ahead and put the Ustream and the other webcam feeds there. But I want to go over a couple more. I'm just getting a chance to see the newest updates. It's saying that, let's see, senior military source, terrorists in Gaza are riding in ambulances. UN Security Council to meet at request of Jordan and Turkey. Palestinians 4 dead after Israel attacks across the Gaza Strip. 12 Palestinians were arrested during the Temple Mount clashes with police. Palestinian Authority leader Abbas meets with the Turkish president on how to end the Gaza violence. Here's another good one. Putin from Russia and Iran agree that offensive in Gaza should end. It's taking away from his Ukrainian war, the attention there. Iron Dome downs Gaza rocket. Now, this is since the ground offensive started, I've seen about 100 reports of Hamas rockets being fired. So they still are firing. But what is happening, guys, is they're doing these underground tunnel blowouts because, again, Hamas mentioned that this was going to be a big booby trap if they did a ground operation. Of course, they're going to say anything they can, and, of course, that's why Israel is blowing the crap out of them. No one likes to see this. It is biblical. I don't care what anybody says. The aggression of ISIS, bringing all the armies of the world, especially of the Middle East, into this area, is what's going to happen. Now, I'll put the links. Guys, it's a heads up. Be safe.